Here we are, 3 weeks before Rosh Hashanah, less than 3 weeks. And somehow it's very difficult to feel, at least for me, that we are in Elul, that Rosh Hashanah is coming. And most of it's because it's summer. It's the middle of the summer. Usually we have a few weeks before Rosh Hashanah that school starts and we start feeling the atmosphere of the Yamim Noraim coming upon us. This year, in continuation to the craziness that we had for the past year and a half, we're kind of not in touch with anything anymore. What? Rosh Hashanah is coming? What? Summer? We're in the middle of the summer. We're still figuring out what to do with the kids or where to go and what to do. And what does it mean that Rosh Hashanah is around the corner? Well, that's a little problematic because we have to prepare for Rosh Hashanah, not only cooking and making sure that the kids have new clothes or we have something new for Yom Tov, and besides for all that, and seats, where are you going to pray, which minyan are you going to be in, and so on and so forth. But besides for that, what about the spiritual preparation, the where am I? Rosh Hashanah is coming, where am I holding? It's a little hard because of all this year and a half of what we could call Hester Panim, that Hashem has been hiding. He's kind of more than ever present because every day with COVID and with all that we see that en od milvado, that no one knows anything, everything keeps changing. And at the end of the day, we could say it's this one, it's that one, it's this one's fault, this one made it up, this one invented it, this one is making up stories. But at the end of the day, even when the Bet HaMikdash was destroyed, yes, it was Nebuchadnezzar that came and destroyed it. Yes, it was Titus that came and destroyed it. But who sent him to do that? So we could say whatever we want about the vaccines or not vaccines or COVID or masks or mandate or whatever we want, but at the end of the day, we must not forget that who is behind all of this? It's HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And we have to ask ourselves, and what does he want from me? And I think the clearest picture we have is that HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants us to realize that he is here, very present, and we could see him in everything. And yes, we could become not focused because we think it's this one and it's that one. But let's not forget that it's all from HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and all he wants is to remind us that he is in charge, and we are only in his hands, nothing but in his hands. And the only thing we could and we should is to make sure to be in good terms with him. Because if anyone is there that is watching and protecting and making sure that we get our needs, it's only HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Nobody else can besides for him. Now, we should not make the mistake of thinking that, well, my needs are only physical, only materialistic, only in this world. We have to remember that the picture is big. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is eternal, and so are we. And our benefits don't start when the day we're born and finish the day we die. There is a before and there is after. And our lifetime is only opportunities that we have, and we have to use it well. And therefore, whatever this world we're in, we're all in it together, and it's crazy for all of us. But we must stay well focused and remember that at the end of the day, what does HaKadosh Baruch Hu want from me? Me, Abigail. What does Hashem want me to realize? What does he want me to hold on strong to? And I think the clearest message we have is the en od milvado, that we should not become not focused and think it's this one and it's that one, but remember it's all from HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and therefore let me go and see what it is that he wants from me. You know, in last week's parasha, the pasuk said that something about that you should not do what I did not tell you. That's a very important thing, that we shouldn't run after things that Hashem never told us to do. You know, my husband, when he said it, he said in my father's Zichrono Livracha, in his name, that when people would ask him, how many grandkids do you have? He would say, it doesn't say in Shulchan Aruch that I have to know how many grandchildren I have, so I don't. Like, if Hashem doesn't tell me that I have to do this, then I don't have to do this. And many of us, we forget what it is that we are here for. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu told us that very clearly, what it is that he wants from us. And then there are so many things that we run our entire life after, but Hashem never told us to run after it or do it. And this is something that maybe this year, because it's so difficult to focus, maybe that's what we should focus the most on. And ask ourselves, really, what does Hashem want me to do? As hard as it is, let me focus on that. Be'atzlacha.